X's on the
Hold
microphones.
on. How about now? It's going to take a couple seconds, but it should pop up.
Check, check. I'm going to keep talking. Check, 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 check.
Now.
Oh.
It's going to take a couple seconds, but it should pop up.
Ha!
Jeez.
Okay.
All right. We
All
still
right.
record. We still record on Audacity. We could double back on what we're saying, but it's still there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, yeah. So this is a podcast. Let's start over from the tip top. Welcome back to Big on Pokemon.
We're sorry.
Yes, we are sorry. We're having to redo some of this, but this is a playthrough Pokemon podcast where we go through all the games, gym by gym, episode to episode. My name is Ian.
I'm Rocky.
And that's Sergio back there.
Hi, sorry. Doing technical stuff, got technical problems.
You
We're
did it
technical
so
boys.
good the first time.
But this week we're at the Elite Four, and we had to face off on the Indigo Plateau. I didn't realize that was the name of it until you had texted it to the group chat.
What did you think it was called?
Victory Road. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just never thought of it as a...
Well, Victory Road is always the cave leading up to it. And
Right.
the road and everything, yeah.
So that's something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Moltres is in the cave.
Yeah.
He's in that final cave. Did you catch him?
Yeah.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
didn't go out of my way to catch him.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I was just like, nah, I want to just fight the Elite Four. I didn't think about it.
Well, I guess...
Is it?
Well, now I know which Pokemon you don't have, and the viewers do too.
Yeah, I mean, that's very true.
Is it because you knew this was like it? And like, if you don't have it, like, what's the big deal? You're moving on to the next one?
Yeah, kind of. It was a lot of that. But I felt like I was on a timer and I just needed to beat the Elite Four ASAP. But yeah, this week we had decided to only bring one legendary bird onto our team. And I think that's also the only new member to each of our teams this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go first on who you got?
So, I got Zapdos.
And I did too.
And
Sparky
Ian
boys.
copied me.
Yeah, Ian copied him. Rocky
Yeah.
got it first. I'm just kidding.
Ian screen peeked.
I actually got Zapdos last week.
Yeah. You finished before me.
Yeah.
The
but
1 week.
but I'm saying like I had got Zapdos like previous, like before we
Okay.
even recorded last week. But,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just a hipster that way.
I'm just kidding.
But anyway, what did you name your Zapdos? Do you remember?
No. I named him Angus.
Angus?
Angus?
What is Angus for?
That's the member of AC/DC. Angus.
Oh.
Angus Young.
Oh.
And I guess because of electricity, AC/DC, Zapdos.
What does that have to do with anything?
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
kidding. Yes.
Okay. I was like, oh, are you fucking with me? Let me see. I'm confident I know the name of mine, but I want to load it up.
Double check it.
But Sergio,
Yes.
if you were to have chosen one of the three legendary birds going into this final battle, who would you have chosen?
Articuno, of course.
And why Articuno?
Articuno is a beautiful boy that's just look at that baby blue right in the eyes and tell him no. You can't. That's
Is
just a fact.
Articuno, is he based on any actual bird? Is he a peacock?
Mockingbird, maybe?
Maybe he's based off of wherever that ice bird came from in that Sinbad movie.
Sinbad.
movie.
Yeah, there was. It's like a
Like the
Middle
comedian?
Eastern myth, kind of, where there's like a frozen bird on top of a mountain.
You
Huh.
are.
Is it a large bird?
You're
Yeah, very large.
missing me. It's going right over my
It's
head.
kind of like a rock.
I guess we don't have that in common with our childhood. I don't know Sinbad very well.
You're the only person that knows what you're talking about.
You
So-
ever heard of a rock?
Yes.
An ROC? Like
You never heard of a blue
Yeah.
rock before?
I've heard of you, yes, Rocky.
Okay, yeah.
Lapis lazuli.
There's these giant birds called ROCs, rocks, and they're just giant birds.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah.
I think that's part of the
yeah.
same mythos. And even in Zelda, they have an item called a rock's feather, and it lets you hop. Like you can. Jump
I know
over
what you're
ledges
talking
and
about
stuff.
with the rock as the bird.
I think it's like
The
tandem.
same?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not the
Ooh.
same, but I think they're like similar.
So you
from the
think
same
that's-
mythological.
yeah,
You
So
think the
it's
people that invented rocks are part of the Pokemon team and made Articuno. Got it.
So you think that Articuno is based after the same mythology is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's like a Middle Eastern thing.
I
if I had to
wouldn't-
guess.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, that makes the most sense out of all of the data that we've collected here. But I mean, I've never known what Articuno could be. You had recently told me that Zapdos was kind of like a giant hummingbird.
That's what I always thought.
And it makes
Oh.
sense because he's
The speed,
fast
yeah.
and he's got that fucking tiny little beak, that spindle needle beak.
Yep.
That's crazy to think about.
Y'all ever the Uno dos tres
Uh-huh.
thing that what?
I just heard it a million times.
Well, because like it's a thing that's
Uh-huh.
obvious,
Yes.
but it wasn't part of the Japanese.
No, yeah,
Thing.
that was when it was localized here.
Why? I don't understand why they even went out of their way to do that.
They get to play around and have fun with it.
Yeah,
They
I
do
don't know
whatever they
why. I don't know the true reason why.
It's not like they carried it on into the next ones where it was like, say siete or whatever. It wasn't a continuation.
Yeah.
It was just like
They probably got more rigid with their naming tactics whenever the
Oh.
localization team got it together.
when it got
because
popular.
It was shite
True.
the first game or two, and then they like, okay,
That's
let's
fair. That's
regulate it some more.
That is very fair. So I named my Zapdos Extremo.
fair.
And
Ooh.
it's the letter X dash Tremo.
Whoa.
Treamo.
I mean, in my head, you're gonna win.
You don't have to spell out Tremo to me. I got it.
It's definitely not a word. But yeah, so in the cave going there is Moltres. I didn't catch him. Did you catch Articuno?
I didn't even go.
You didn't go to catch Articuno?
Nope.
I did catch Articuno, funny enough.
Uh-huh.
Where was it that Articuno is?
Seafoam Island.
That's right. Okay, so you do have to backtrack from Blaine's
Well,
Cinnabar.
you don't really have to backtrack if you went from Fuchsia City to get to Cinnabar.
True.
Then
yeah.
you're just gonna go through. Well, maybe it doesn't work that way. I don't remember.
I did go backwards through the cave. I found it easier that way to get to Articuno because I had to drop those boulders anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's how I caught Articuno. So that's funny. We both caught Zapdos. You caught Moltres, and I caught Articuno.
But we didn't catch the other.
Yeah.
Ladder.
And y'all both chose to keep Zapdos.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, so on Indigo Plateau, we face off against the Elite Four. And they're made up of, let me pull them up real quick. They're made up of Lorelei, which she's water and ice type.
Mhm.
Bruno, who is rock and fighting type.
Mhm.
Agatha, which is poison and ghost type. And Lance, which is just dragon type. I didn't know that some of them were dual typing,
Well,
technically.
Lance is
Uh-huh.
a dragon type, but doesn't he have a Gyarados?
He does have a Gyarados,
Does
yeah.
he have a Charizard and an Aerodactyl in this one?
No, he has Dragonite.
Okay, then in the next one,
Oh, he has Aerodactyl, though.
Okay, so
Oh.
like he is supposed to be a dragon tamer, but no one ever says like he's a rock and water and dragon tamer.
Yeah.
He's
kinda
a
weird.
dual typist, but like he goes after dragon type Pokemon specifically.
Dragon and flying.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. So I want to go over their teams. Lorelei, she has a level 54 Dugong, a level 53 Cloyster, a level 54 Slowbro, a level 56 Jinx, and a level 56 Lapras. Did you have any issues with Lorelei this week?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Yeah, I was. It was a pretty easy battle.
Yeah.
Seeing that Jinx brought flashbacks, though, man.
You just
I
start
was,
hearing like,
Yeah.
I was like, no, please, no.
Lola, no.
Bruno was next, and he has Onyx, Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, another Onyx, and Machamp.
2 Onyx?
He has 2 Onyxes.
That's kind of disappointing. I feel like they could have done more with that.
having him switch between rock and
Uh-huh.
fighting type really fucked me up.
Yeah, that was yeah, I mean that's a good pairing, honestly. Rock and fighting type as separate Pokemon
And-
rather than dual type Pokemon, you know?
And him being at like 50, what, 6, 7?
Yeah, well it was 53 it ranges from 53 to 58.
And
All
then-
of them do. I
And then
think.
you telling me, oh, I finished it at 50? And I was like, cool, I'll beat all these level 58 Pokemon with 49s and 48. So
Yeah, so I finished it even after the champion and everything with 2 level 50s and 4 level 49s. What were you at by the end of it?
I had maybe 3 of them that were underleveled.
Like how much underleveled?
48, 49.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
much.
not terrible.
Yeah.
I feel like if you really do use their weaknesses against them, 50, 49, 48 is decent. Like
yeah,
I definitely had a lot of my Pokemon level up during this experience.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
wasn't hard at all to do it with such low-level Pokemon.
Yeah, I did have to heal probably after every other member of the Elite Four, just to make sure that I was at decent health going into the next one. But
Did you buy like a whole bunch of full heals or
yeah, I bought, what is it called?
Full restore.
full restore?
I didn't buy full restores. I don't know what
Max
happened.
potions?
Oh, I remember what
I don't think
happened.
you can buy max potions.
Oh.
So I spent a lot of my money getting Hyper Beam at the casino.
How good that did.
Yeah,
I like
and
how
I
you
put
went
it
back
on
to
my
the casino.
fucking wheezing.
You went back to the casino.
Yeah, and that was last week. So yeah, going in this week, I didn't have a lot of money, and I was like, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I'm lacking in money. It's because I spent it all on fucking coins at the casino. A 10-year-old.
Yes, of course. They just let him in and let him gamble.
And then so after Bruno, we have Agatha, who's Poison and Ghost. She has Gengar, Golbat, Haunter, Arbok, and another Gengar.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I remember being in after school in elementary and kids trying to beat Agatha, and they were so livid. Just like, stupid fucking Agatha. She's all that.
And she's badass. She has that quote. We mentioned it, I think, in episode
that's my
2
favorite
or something
Pokemon.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I don't have it right here in front of us.
I'm gonna paraphrase it, but
Yeah,
it's something
please.
like strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon. That's only the selfish perception of humans.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a little bit more to it, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck it up even worse than what it is.
But no.
She definitely is an advocate of using whatever is your favorite Pokemon, regardless.
Like using enjoying the company of Pokemon, loving them and using them for who they are
Yeah.
and not what they can do.
And they really exemplified that with the Pokemon whenever, what was it, X and Y or Sun and Moon came out?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whenever you actually treat them right, actually feed them, sometimes they survive a lethal hit. Or
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
they'll
they'll
just
hold
heal
on with one
themselves.
hit point. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I loved that aspect.
Well,
'Cause
because that's a thing that Pokemon normally have, like strong. What is it called? Sturdy.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then, but like, if you love your Pokemon enough, they just have that on top of what they already have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like, wow, like it does matter.
You really
know?
build a stronger connection with them.
Yeah, you really do.
Especially, yeah, if you're playing with them throughout the whole adventure,
Mhm.
it definitely comes in handy. Did you have any issue with Agatha? Because you have, it's mostly Ghost and Poison. Because you have Jinx on your team,
Couple Gengars.
Nah, I did okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used my Jinx.
or
and it-
Magmar. I don't want to spoil too much of your team, but I know that you had the coverage if need be. And then the final member of the Elite Four is Lance, the Dragon type, and he has Gyarados, and this is where the levels get above 60.
Yep.
Gyarados, Dragonair, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite, who's a level 62. Did you have issue with Lance in the end?
He knocked out 2 of my Pokemon.
Oh, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And so did you have healing items going into Lance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
After he knocked out those 2, I was like, I've got a couple that I could just throw away if I wanted to heal them again, but I ended up making it through.
Okay.
That's badass. Okay, and so after all of that, we go on to fight our champion, which is our rival.
Yeah.
What did you name your rival in this game? Do you remember? Was
Blue?
it red?
Gary,
Oh.
no.
Blue?
I don't remember. Blue?
It was blue, most likely.
I named mine Goku with a question mark. And so I'll talk about that in a minute. But because we had chosen Squirtle as our starter, he had a Venusaur in the end.
Yeah.
And so the Venusaur team is Pidgeot, Alakazam, Rhydon, Arcanine, Gyarados, and Venusaur. And look at those sprites all lined up next to each other. They're
Yeah.
just a rainbow of
It's
colors.
like orange, yellow, purple, red, blue, green.
Wow.
It's so cool looking. And so that's who we went up against this week as our champion. He ranges from level 59 to 65. Did you have issues with our rival?
Less than Lance.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. If we had chosen Bulbasaur, he would have had an Exeggutor and a Charizard on his team rather than
To switch out the green and the...
to switch out Arcanine and Venusaur. That's who his team would have been. And then Blastoise would have had, instead of a Gyarados, it would have been Blastoise, and he would have had Arcanine as his fire and Exeggutor as his grass.
So is he always just like a balanced character, basically?
Yes.
They purposely got a rainbow cast of Pokemon for him to have.
Yes.
Since they have 6 right there, they were able to put the primary and the secondary colors to fulfill that color wheel.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
I think, that's probably easier to go against than someone that has all the same type, because you'll have multiple.
Yeah, if
Pokemon.
at this point you should have checks for most of those types.
Instead of having like one Pokemon that's good against dragons, then when that Pokemon faints, you're kind of like, well, I gotta struggle to finish, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
But the cast that stays persistent. Ooh, God. The cast that stays persistent throughout all iterations of the team is Pidgeot, Alakazam, and Rhydon. Do you feel like those are a good trio? If you were stuck playing Pokemon Stadium and that was the trio that you had, would you feel confident?
I'd feel confident with Rhydon and Alakazam for sure.
But
not
Pidgeot is that weak link, huh?
Would
you would think you would have a Fearow because it's more intimidating.
Yeah, I would say, would you want Fearow?
Yeah.
You would think that Blue, because I don't want to put this generalization out there, but you feel like most people are like, oh, Pidgey, you got to get a Pidgey. Pidgey's a given.
Yeah.
People always get that Pidgey, and they neglect Spearow and Fearow. You would think that because of that, the rival would have Spearow.
You'd think that, right?
It's kind of a missed opportunity.
I mean, it would definitely make him more viable.
Have you guys become Fearow fans?
I have. I really have.
Definitely
Yes,
become
yes.
a Fearow fan. Before this, I swear to God, I was just like, ugly buzzard, blah, get out of here.
Buzzard.
But I love Fearow now. So that was our big battle this week. When we beat our rival, Oak comes up, Professor Oak, and he's like, nah, I'm disappointed in you. Go away. I want to talk to you. And so he like explicitly is like, fuck you, my dumbass nephew, turn away from me. Let's go talk out here. And then he puts our... What were you going to say?
Well, because he initially comes to talk to his nephew.
Yeah, he finds out that his nephew
you beat him
is the champion
in the last second.
And so when he's walking up the stairs, he sees our, fucking Zapdos electrocuting one of his assholes.
And he's all like, fuck
my
nephew.
Oh, well, my nephew sucks ass. Like, I'm just going to fucking talk to you then. And
Yeah.
And so he takes you into the back room, and all that's in the back room is a PC.
Yeah, it's just this big ass empty barnyard with a computer in the back.
And he's like, "Let's put your Pokemon on the computer."
Into this extravagant Hall of Fame.
Wait, I have a really good question.
Yeah.
So since Oak's the one that inputs the like Hall of Fame Pokemon, and he was going there for Blue, the fact that you beat him before he got to put Blue's Pokemon in, is Blue just erased?
Yeah,
like
he wasn't
there?
never even on the PC.
Wow. Right? That's what that means, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
He's a cold-blooded killer.
How did it feel seeing your Pokemon? Like, first it shows the back-facing sprite, and then they revolve around to show you the front-facing sprite when you input them on the PC. How did it feel seeing your final team, I guess, showcased like that?
I'll be a bummer and say I've been desensitized and I didn't even watch it.
You skipped it?
I didn't skip it. I just put my DS down and I did something else.
You did the dishes or some shit.
Yeah. I mean, I should have been more excited, but I mean, I was the first 1,000 times I've done it.
Since I guess it was my first time playing this original game, I was very happy.
You were like, whoa, look
I was like, I should have videotaped it.
Were you thinking like, whoa, front and back?
Yeah. I was like, oh, cool.
Let me get a look around.
So in the end, my Zapdos was the only one to have fainted from my rival. Did you have any fainted Pokemon after your rival?
Yes.
Yes?
I don't remember which ones.
You don't
I
remember?
did. I know that I probably had a Pokemon faint every other Elite Four. At least one Pokemon.
That's interesting. I definitely had status effects going into, or that I healed before going into the next member.
Oh yeah, they wanted to use Toxic all the time.
Yeah, they were very
Freeze
tactical.
Or no?
I didn't experience any freezes. I swept Lorelei pretty good.
Very uncommon to get frozen.
Wow. Okay. I don't know why, but I always remember getting frozen. maybe I have
Always getting the short stick.
Yeah. Maybe that's why.
So that was the Elite Four this week, and now we're done with the game.
Yeah, and that was the first concept anyone ever had of just like the. Not the first in the world, but for Pokemon to see like, oh, you got to fight 4 of them and then a champion.
Yeah.
And they never even alluded to anything like that before, where like, oh, you're gonna have to fight a 4th person.
And what's crazy is that when you're going to Victory Road to go up to the plateau, you find your rival there right before you even start your travel and like show your badge to each gatekeeper. You have to fight him right there.
Yeah, and then he hustles his ass up there, super motivated after getting his ass kicked, goes and beats the Elite Four, then gets his ass kicked again.
Whoa, I didn't think about that. That's true.
Yeah, so like if we had played it in order without like backtracking to get like legendary birds or anything, it should have been fight your rival, go through all that garbage, go through the cave, go to the Elite Four, battle the Elite Four, fight your rival again.
Is he just being like a jerk and like waiting for you?
Yeah. Well, he's the champion and he has to defend his
No,
title.
no, before the champion.
Oh, yeah.
He waits before he does it, becomes champion.
That's what it seems like, just to see if he could do it or take you on or
Wow.
something. But in later games, they end up having this idea that you're defending your title. And you have to go back in and you see different people every time you fight the champion position.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's X and Y.
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah, so like each time you go in, you'll see, I don't know, a trainer you fought a long time ago, or this guy you've never seen in the game, or like...
That's amazing. I'm not sure if it's X and Y because I've definitely faced that Elite Four several times. And it's always been that angel girl.
It might be Sun and Moon.
I think,
Oh yeah, it is. It is
Sun
not.
and Moon.
I think it's black and white because black and white.
No,
not,
It's in 3D
No.
for sure.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Sun and
Okay.
Moon, I think.
It's either Sun and Moon or X and Y.
I think
Okay.
Sun and Moon.
Okay, I mean, I don't know for sure, but actually, Sun and Moon and X and Y are the only other Elite Fours I've ever.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I have never finished Ruby and. Oh no, that's a lie. I've beaten Ruby.
Dude, some of them get
Oh,
creative.
and Soul Silver. God
But
damn it.
you still must be excited. to
Yes.
get-
No. Yeah. Definitely.
In black and white, it switches depending on what game you got for the champion.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
It's kind of cute.
I don't. Should we spoil the ending of the next game? Who the champion is of the next game?
No.
No.
No. I doubt that there's anybody like listening to this that doesn't know, but no.
I just
Okay.
remembered.
Let's just hold it. Let's just hold
You don't
it.
remember who the champion
No,
is? of the
don't
next
tell
game?
I
him.
just remembered.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I was like,
don't tell him, don't tell him, don't tell
I
him.
thought you were like, I don't remember.
Just hold, we could spoil it next time
Yeah.
if we really want to at the beginning of the next one, but like not here, not now.
Yeah.
Not ever.
I'm surprised that our rival in this game doesn't have any electricity on his team. I feel like that's an oversight.
Oh. Well, there wasn't a lot of electrical Pokemon, was there?
There was Electabuzz, Jolteon, Electrode, Magneton.
I guess the only feasible one that he could have had was Raichu. But it's already kind of implied that you would want to play with a Raichu.
I think it would have been cool if he had an Electabuzz.
Well,
actually, that would be cool. What, Sergio?
Well, because Surge has a Raichu.
He does, yeah, but Electabuzz... What if he had an Electabuzz and a Magmar?
But then,
That'd be dope.
what's it called? Sabrina had an Alakazam.
Oh, that's true.
And Blaine had an Arcanine.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, he does use Pokemon that other people have already used. Oh, I should eat my own words because last week I had said, "Oh, I never even fucking saw a Persian in this game." This week, going through the cave, I fought a trainer and they had a Persian.
Yeah. Doesn't Giovanni have Persian?
No, not he has it in yellow.
Oh, that's right.
And he
'Cause
might-
the anime we talked about this. I
Yes, yeah.
think. Oh,
And he probably has it in Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
he does.
So is Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu a remake of Yellow?
It's in kind of another time.
It's like a tongue-in-cheek kind of nod to it, but it's not a remake at all.
You play as some random new character. Your rival's a doorknob.
Oh, Red.
And Red is like vacationing in the background.
Yep.
Oh, Red's in the game?
Or Ash, whatever you want to
Isn't
call it.
Blue like there like?
He's there too, but he's not your rival.
No, he
Who-
talks. He comes and talks to you every now and then.
Who's the champion in it? I want to find out
Oh.
now.
I don't
It's
remember.
Ash, isn't it? Or Red, I mean. Red's the champion.
I don't think so. I think after you beat the game, he's endgame. stuff. You go back and you after you beat the Elite Four, you can go back and fight all of the trainers again, but they're extra strong, and then you can fight Red and. He's extra strong.
It's like an alternate universe kind of thing.
Yeah, it's one of. I think it might just be like right after Red or right after Yellow, maybe.
Yeah. Out of all of the games that we're gonna play for this podcast, I think that's the most skippable game.
Oh, hands down.
Right after Pokemon Yellow, we already skipped.
No, okay, yeah, no Pokemon Yellow for sure, and no Pokemon Go.
I really want to play Emerald.
Ooh,
I've never played Emerald.
Should we just play Emerald instead of Ruby and Sapphire? Like
no,
we both
should still do Ruby and Sapphire, but Emerald has different leaders and different champions. And
so then should we also play Emerald after Ruby and Sapphire? Or should we play it for the YouTube channel?
Oh, for the YouTube channel, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
They have lots of new buildings they added and visuals, and I think they tried to play with the 3D aspect, even though it was Game Boy Advance.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like a stream kind of thing, or
we
episodes?
We could start it out with a stream, and then we'll do episodes afterwards.
I think so.
Like that.
I think so.
That sounds
Y'all can
good.
look forward to that, guys.
So in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, you fight Lorelei. They're all below level 52. She has Dugong, Jinx, Lapras, Cloyster, Slowbro. Bruno has Onix, Hitmonchan, Machamp, Hitmonlee, and Poliwrath. Agatha has Arbok, Golbat, Weezing, Gengar.
Gengar.
That sounds like a badass band name. Gengar.
That sounds like a gent band.
Yeah.
Gengar.
And then Lance has Seadra, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, Charizard, and Dragonite.
Seadra's such a cool Pokemon to have.
Seadra's
like a dragon type, kind of, because it evolves into Kingdra.
Yeah,
and it can learn Dragon Breath and Twister. And It's part of the Dragon Egg group.
You're talking about the next... Oh, I was all like, Seadra, what are you talking about?
And then what does this say?
I missed a step there.
Champion, it says it's not over yet. What? Professor Oak is the champion.
Right when you went, what? I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's Professor Oak.
Why are you spoiling stuff?
Well, we're not going to play this game.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Oh, Yellow?
Yeah,
Let's Go Pikachu. Let's go.
It's actually, I'm so confused.
I want to see if this is right. Let me see.
It's right.
No, that's right. That's right.
Because I'm trying to find his team now. Let's see.
He has the team that everyone talked about, and like the fake team.
He's got Mew. I'm just kidding.
He has Mew, Mewtwo.
Everyone always said that.
He has the legendary birds.
It just says rival. Oh, so it is the doorknob guy. I don't know why I thought it was Professor Oak. Do you fight Professor Oak in this game? Because here on Cerebi, it shows it's just rival and it's the fucking baby blue.
No, you fight Oak at the end.
It doesn't show Oak on here.
Okay, maybe
I'm. You want to find his team?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Because right here it shows his the rivals team as it's actually pretty dope. It's Pidgeot, Vileplume, Marowak, Rapidash, Slowbro, and Jolteon, and that's probably that's Pikachu. That's the Pikachu version, and then the Eevee version has Raichu. God bless you.
Thank you.
So this rival in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee does have electricity coverage, which I think is kind of necessary, or like has an electric Pokemon, I should say.
Can you battle Professor Oak? Fans will note that this team is slightly tougher. Professor Oak will fight alongside you, not against you.
What?
And you will actually face off against Professor Sycamore. Wait.
Wow. That's Sycamore.
No.
That's X and Y.
This went to be used in X and Y, and Oak will fight with you against Sycamore. But in Go, you do not fight Professor Oak.
Oh.
That's fact.
Okay, I want to talk about the replay of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, so the replay, Lorelei has Dugong, Jinx, Cloyster, Slowbro, Ice, Sandslash from...
Alolan Sandslash.
Yeah, Alolan Sandslash and Lapras. And then Bruno has Onix, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Poliwrath, Golem.
Whoa.
Which is the electric Golem.
Oh.
I thought Golem would have been a good replacement for the second Onix. So that makes sense to me.
And then Machamp on top of that. Agatha has Arbok, Gengar, Golbat, Weezing, Marowak.
Dark Melon?
The Alolan Marowak.
Yep.
Yeah, Fire Ghost, and Gengar again. And then Lance has Seadra, Aerodactyl, Gyarados, Alolan Executor, Charizard. What the fuck is this?
What?
Yeah, it's Mega Charizard X.
Oh, it's X because he's a dragon type now.
And then Dragonite.
Oh, God, yeah.
Holy shit. So they almost accidentally retroactively
Can I see?
given they it's almost like they planned when they made the Alolan versions that these
The
would go
Mega.
great for the Elite Four.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they're also teaching these Pokemon moves that they don't normally learn.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So Aerodactyl doesn't learn Earthquake. Charizard for sure doesn't learn Thunder Punch.
Holy
Gyarados
shit.
doesn't learn Iron Tail. These are moves that
Whoa.
they find and like you can teach it to them or go to a move tutor or something.
Wow. So is there move tutors in this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's move tutors in every game after they initially.
Introduce
introduce
them.
it.
Yeah.
Jolteon's got Shadow Ball.
Wow.
Shadow Ball. Wow.
Rapidash has Drill Run. I don't think he's supposed to learn that without a move tutor, but he also has Poison Jab. Fucking Pidgeot has Heat Wave. That's definitely a move tutor.
That's the
Holy
one
shit.
that you're like Pidgeot with Heat Wave. Whoa, that's a good.
That's a primo move
yeah,
right there.
yeah.
Yeah, so in the replay it looks like the rival he keeps his
It's a
same
Mega
team.
Pidgeot.
Oh, it is a Mega Pidgeot.
Oh,
You're so
wow.
right.
With Heat Wave.
That's a hitter.
Yeah,
That's
that makes Pidgeot.
That
Yep.
makes it viable.
Yeah.
Makes it worth it.
So there's Mega Evolution in this game. Can you Mega Evolve? How many of the original 151 have Mega Evolutions? Can we do that?
I know that if we looked up all of the Pokemon total that have Mega Evolutions, it's like 40, I think.
Oh, so they have
40?
the most.
I thought it was-
think it's about 40.
I thought it was like 15 to be honest.
But for just the first generation, it might be like 15.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That sounds right to me.
I'm gonna see if
Okay.
there's a
List
way.
of Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, do
I
that.
think that's a good idea.
List of Mega Evo. I can do it. Y'all keep talking.
I still have, or I've organized them in my box with the Mega Stone so that you can see them all, but I don't have it in front of me.
Here.
Give us
I just pulled it up.
Bulbapedia.
Where's
So
it? Right here?
there's.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Oh, you got it up there on the screen. Cool.
Yep.
Scroll down.
So you guys at home can't see this. You're not supposed to be able to see it on the screen. I know that there was some confusion last time about that, but I do have it right in front of me.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there you go.
Venusaur Charizard has two versions: Bulbasaur or Blastoise, Alakazam, Gengar, Kangaskhan, Pinsir, Gyarados, Aerodactyl, Mewtwo, Ampharos. Okay, so that's where it ends.
15.
After Mewtwo.
Okay.
So wow, that's still a good amount.
15.
Do you feel like they gave Pinsir a Mega Evolution because they gave Scyther Scizor?
Well, Pinsir and Heracross are supposed to be like rivals.
Oh shit!
and they
I
gave
forg-
Heracross a Mega, right?
They gave Pinsir
Yeah, Heracross-
flying because Heracross had fighting, and that shit wasn't fair. So they gave Pinsir flying, and now he's actually useful against
Damn. Look at that.
the Heracross.
Yeah, Mega
He looks
Pinsir's
cool too.
pretty dope.
Mega Heracross has that
can't get
shit
over that.
ability that Cloyster does.
Sergio, scroll up. That's Piglet. The baby king.
The
is
baby
gone.
king is
On
calling
the-
his piglet.
On
There's the piglet.
Mega King is gone.
That one's banned from a lot of tournaments, from
Oh.
probably every tournament.
Why? Because it's two Pokemon.
Because
It hits
yeah,
twice.
Yeah, it hits twice. The first move hits with normal attack power, then the second one hits with half the attack power. So
Dude, this fucking Alakazam looks
Yeah,
fucking
Mega Alakazam is dope.
cool.
he's ready for the Sunday shop.
That boy looks dope.
What were you saying about what was it, Mega Pinsir or Mega Heracross?
Oh, Mega Heracross has that
Scroll
ability that Cloyster has.
Right there.
Skill Link.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it
so
is.
he can learn Rock Blast, Pin Missile,
Mhm.
fucking... I can't think of any others, but he can learn those moves that hit 2 to 5 times. They hit 5 times every time.
Dang.
But you can't give him a Kingdra because he's holding a Mega Stone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look at this Arceus looking motherfucker over
Houndoom
here.
is so cool.
Mega Houndoom.
Whoa, Tyranitar looks dope.
Yeah, he just reaches out like tree branches in every direction.
Go back up to Heracross.
Yeah.
He looks so dope. He looks like a feudal Japanese like
That's a for sure. That's a dung
like
beetle.
samurai.
Kabuto
No,
Danyo.
yeah.
What is that with the pincer in the front?
It's
A
a
Hercules beetle.
Hercules beetle.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's a dung beetle here, and that's a Hercules beetle.
Yeah.
But man, he's a Dynastid, I think, over there.
What? Really?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I like how his front side is the top side of the normal like the bug that it's based after.
I hate you.
And goddamn Mega Scizor with his huge chainsaw scissors. Goddamn.
Okay, yeah, so I forgot about Mega Scizor. Duh. Okay, well, that's enough Mega talk for today. When we come back from this short break, we are going to do a battle. No
Yep.
trade this week.
Yep.
All right. This is the
just
final battle of this season.
Going raw.
All right. We'll be back in a minute.
Bye.
Hey guys, we're back, and now we're going to do our final battle of this season. Let me see here. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we're not doing a trade this week, and we actually have all of our levels up to 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Rocky and I are all Pokemon level 50.
This battle, everyone, is all skill. You've come to the right place if you're trying to find an exciting time.
I'm so excited.
You're in the wrong place. I'm just kidding.
We just need some drums in the background.
Rocky, are you ready? Like, do you have your Pokemon that you want to throw out first?
Almost.
Okay.
In a world
Now I'm ready.
where Rocky's ready.
All right, here it is. We're doing it. This is it.
Please wait.
This is it.
Ian versus Rocky. September 2020.
Hey, he looks like me.
We're here and we're live. Rocky sends out Angus, which is a level 50 Zapdos. And Ian comes back with a Spookster, which is a level 50 Gengar. What are they going to do to start off this battle? Whoa, Spookster used a Hypnosis, but it did not affect Angus. Angus used a Drill Peck, and it did massive damage, almost taking him to half.
You're so fast.
Whoa! Spookster with Hypnosis actually landed. And this is a huge start for Ian. This is amazing. Obviously, Angus can't do anything.
He stays asleep.
Angus asleep. Spookster really trying to capitalize on what's happening here. And let's see. Rocky's thinking, contemplating, and choosing. I think we all know what's about to happen here. It's almost obvious at this point.
Oh, no.
Of course, Rocky takes Angus back and throws out his Aerodactyl level 50 Rathalos.
Oh, God.
Of course, Dream Eater doesn't land because Rathalos is not asleep. Spookster tries to land a Hypnosis, but it does not hit. Whoa! Rathalos went up in the air, and my God, is this exciting.
God.
I thought I was faster.
Ian's very contemplative of what's happening here. What's he going to do? Whoa! He throws out an Extremo, which is a level 50 Zapdos. Fly hits, and it does minimal damage. Maybe about an eighth. Not too much. Thank God he brought a flying Pokemon out. That was probably the best thing he could have done. Let's see what Rathalos does here. Let's see what Ian does on his end. Patient, waiting. Rocky's thinking.
Oh,
whoa!
my goodness.
Rocky withdrew Wrath. Oh, my gosh. He throws out a Rhydon. Logon's here. Accuracy fell because he got hit with a flash on Ian's end.
Oh, God.
Ian's thinking. Throws a flash out again. Accuracy fell for Logon again, with his Rhydon, of course. Strength miss. The flashes are working.
Oh, God.
Oh, gosh. This is a neck-to-neck battle. Zissou comes out. Everyone's favorite boy. Zissou the Vaporeon, level 50. Whoa, strength hits him. About a fifth of damage, maybe a fourth. Logon, Zissou on the field, contemplating, waiting.
Oh,
whoa! God. Rocky over here playing back and forth with his boys. Flavortown comes out. And of course, Flavortown is our favorite boy, that Jolteon. He's dining, he's driving, and he's diving. That's our favorite boy. A couple bubbles, a couple thunder waves. Oh my God. Zissou's fully paralyzed. This is a bad look on Ian's end. Oh, Flavortown throws out another Thunder Shock.
Oh, God.
Ooh, it does decent damage. Not too much, even though it's super effective, which is impressive.
Oh, God.
Oh, and Zissou misses. Paralyzed boy.
Oh, it's over.
A lot of thinking. A lot of contemplating. Let's see. Flavortown with another Thunder Shock. Might as well go. It's working, of course. Oh, my God. Zissou's almost near dead.
Damn.
And, of course, fully paralyzed after being shocked so many times. What is Ian thinking? Oh, another Thunder Shock, and Zissou is out of the battle. The first Pokemon to fall, and the first boy to lose.
Oh.
Exciting, but also very, very sad.
I'm not having fun. Gotta say.
Spookster's out on the field again. About 3/4 health. Flavortown throws out Thunder Wave, and of course it lands.
It's so much
and
faster.
of course it paralyzes the boy. Hypnosis actually makes it off. This is a huge, huge deal for Ian. He needs to capitalize on this, or there is going to be a major problem. Flavortown's still asleep. Spookster landing the Dream Eater. Paralyzes, not affecting him as much as we thought. Ooh, and he ate those dreams, got a little bit of health, and Flavortown is down to about 1/4. Whoa,
awake.
he woke up. Spookster fully paralyzed. Both of them just withdrew those moves, and let's see what is going to happen. These are big moves. Flavortown with a Thunder Shock. Wow! It lands. Spookster's fully paralyzed, and he misses his opportunity to capitalize on this moment. Ian must be devastated.
I am. I gotta say.
Rocky withdrew Flavortown. He threw out Logon. This is a huge move right here. Logon's full health. Spookster got a Nightshade off. And it does okay damage. Maybe a 5th. Logon used Earthquake.
Oh, no.
It's going to be a hard hit against Ian Spookster. Let's see if he even survives this. And he does not. It's super effective. That boy's down. Spookster's fainted. Ian's looking in a horrible, horrible place. It looks like he's never played Pokemon before in his life. Baby Shrek's out on the field, which is a level 50 Blastoise. Logon's contemplating. He's thinking. Rocky doesn't know what to do. Or does he? Wow. The crowd's breathless. This is building anticipation.
Oh, God.
Wow! Noodle comes out on the field! Noodle, of course, being a level 50 Gyarados, Baby Shrek used Surf, but that is going to do minimal damage. Wow, what a huge oversight by Ian. Noodle used a Bite. Wow. It does about maybe a 5th of damage. It's okay, but nothing too exciting.
I'm so stressed out.
Rocky out loud said he's stressed. Whoa, Psyduck on the field! Whoa, Psyduck with no electricity? Just kidding, Psyduck's actually a Raichu. Whoa, he lost half his health in one hit. What a loser. Psyduck used Thunder, and it misses, of course, because Psyduck sucks.
Oh, God.
Noodle used Hydro Pump, and he should fall to this. And he does.
Oh.
Psyduck is out of the battle. Ian will try to be sneaky, but he is an idiot. Let's see what we do next.
My beefy little mouse.
Wow, an Extremo comes out, which is a Zapdos. Ian's in a really bad place. Rocky looks like a pro here.
You better evacuate that Noodle.
Noodle's most likely going to be withdrawn if Rocky is smart, and he does not. He uses an Ice Beam. Will he freeze? It's super effective. No, he doesn't freeze, but he does get the Thunder Shock off. It does almost half damage, bringing him down to about a 4th. Wow. Obviously, Noodle's faster. He's going to get the shot off, which is very surprising for the fast bird that Noodle's faster.
I was about to say, it's kind of weird to see how fast they are.
It's extremely odd, isn't it? Noodle's down. Ian's sad. We can all relate. Whoa! Zoltar to the battle! Look at him with his pointy ears. He is looking like a psychic boy. What's he going to do now? Bend some spoons? Whoa! Flash gets off. Noodle's accuracy fell. Noodle used a... Hydro Pump missed because of the Flash. What a great move.
What's the hit percentage on Hydro Pump?
70.
Oh.
Dropped it down to 60, I think. Wow, Psychic hits and drops that Noodle. That Noodle was overcooked. Let's see what we have next coming up.
Oh, no.
Flavortown out on the field. Almost no health. Is Rocky this confident? Hashtag what? Flavortown throws the Thunder Wave, and it lands. There's a bit of paralyzation on the field. Can Zoltar pass? And he does with the Psychic.
Get out of here.
Flavortown should fall. Flavortown should fall. Rocky knew this would happen. He just wanted to get that paralyze off, and he got it. Rocky with 3 Pokemon full health, 1 hurt. Let's see what he does. thinking, contemplating. Angus back on the field. He's asleep. Did Rocky forget?
Nope.
Whoa, a psychic gets released. I said that before Rocky knew. It lands. Whoa,
Wow.
almost half damage. That was very decent. Rocky shaking in his britches. Whoa, Angus wakes up. Zoltar uses psychic.
Damn, Zoltar's faster than fucking Zapdos.
Ooh.
No, it's the other way around.
Oh.
Let's see
You were
what
just
happens
waking
here.
up.
Come on, Ian has to really think about this. Drill Peck lands on Zoltar, bringing him down
Damn.
below half. Whoa, Zoltar uses Toxic in a very smart move. He's poisoned, and he's scared. Angus uses
Fuck,
Drill
there it
Peck.
goes.
Zoltar's down, but Angus will not survive.
Says you.
Angus will not survive. Baby Shark comes on the field. And Angus, well, wow, why is Angus still on the field? Does poison affect after? Angus gets a thunder shock off. It's super effective. Angus hurt by poison. Oh my gosh! Angus is still alive. Baby Shark dug a hole. Thunder misses. Hurt by poison. Angus is dead. Who's coming out next?
Oh, God.
Whoever's coming out next is going to get hit by Baby Shrek's dick.
Nope.
Oh my god. The smartest boy made the smartest move by bringing Rathalos out. A flying Pokemon. Of course his bite missed, but the dig misses as well. Way to avoid a devastating interaction. Rathalos uses bite. Baby Shrek is all for naught in this situation. A little surf gets thrown off. Can Rathalos survive this? No,
Whoa!
he does not. It's a super effective hit that throws Rathalos out of the battle.
I'm going down swinging, y'all.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
My
If
my
y'all
sleep
don't
paralysis
know,
demon.
the baby girl herself, the thick bottom booty bitch, is on the field. It is Lola, the ice queen with the ice heart. That is our Jinx on Rocky's side. And Lola uses Psychic. Baby Shrek should be finished with this. If not, Ian will be lucky. Oh my god! Left with 9 health. Ian using a submission. It's super effective, but
And
it
I
does
get hit by
nothing at
recoil.
all. And recoil kills Baby Shrek. Lola is the queen. Everyone bow down. Rocky is the king, and they will have babies tonight.
Oh, man.
I hope not.
Okay, well, there it is. Season finale battle.
Man.
Not only was this a season finale battle, this was Ian's last chance to prove himself as a trainer, and he failed. Will he be a better trainer next season? Maybe we'll find out.
Probably not.
Season finale battles are tight.
We'll be back after this.
Peace.
Hey guys, we're back. So that was the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, you fucked me up real good, Rocky.
Yeah, that was a new strategy I've never really done before.
Which is the swap, the switch.
Switching and swapping Pokemon, and we talked a little bit off camera about it, but you're totally right. I've always been really against using that. Not like I think it's not a viable strategy. It's just something I've never really been into because I never really cared to lose that turn.
Or comfortable with it.
You hold the turn precious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it because you knew Ian was throwing out flashes and things like that you feel like you could get that turn?
It's mainly because I knew, or I had a pretty good idea of what Ian was going to do every turn.
Yeah.
Because we fought 8 times before,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, he's probably going to use Flash or Toxic with this guy. He's going to use Dream Eater with Gengar.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say you're predictable, but we all have our battle styles.
Also,
I mean, that's I have those Pokemon to utilize those moves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I see the Pokemon more as the techniques that I'm going to accomplish with them in those turns. And since those are the moves that I've had throughout the whole game, those are the moves that I have, And so to avoid that, you were doing a lot of swaps.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Serge?
Also, whenever Lola came out, how scared were you?
I was already seeing my life flash before my eyes.
Did you kind of think you might have had a chance, and then Lola came out, and you were like, "I'm dead."
I knew I didn't have a chance because I didn't. There was no There was no health recovery for Blastoise at that point.
In my mind, I was thinking maybe Blastoise might be faster, maybe he has a shot, and when I saw Lola come out, I was all like, "Oh, Ian was dead a long time ago. I forgot this baby girl was sitting up there in his ranks."
And you know what? I knew your Alakazam had recover, and that's why I threw it that Jolteon. Even though it was gonna die, I was like, I have to get the paralysis off for the opportunity to maybe disrupt your recover.
Yeah, no, and you definitely did, because then you were moving first on top of me, and then I only could use my Alakazam as either recover, get hit with Drill Peck again, or do a Hail Mary and take your Pokemon down a status, just so I could use Blastoise a little bit more viably. Yeah, that was a rough fucking battle, Rocky. Do you feel like you are adapting to, I guess, a more wild card kind of play style that I've kind of introduced by doing this? Because I know that I don't want to once again generalize, but in Smogon rules and stuff like that, it's all about one hit KOs, sweep the team. One Pokemon does this, one Pokemon sweep the team. Yeah,
it's sort of like they have their roles, kind of.
Yeah, and they don't do a lot of withdraws. A lot of, I mean, the top tier, on I guess Pokemon, whenever they're holding a championship, they'll occasionally do withdrawals, but it's mostly the Pokemon's out there, this is what it's going to do.
Yeah.
Actually, I've seen a lot of mid-tier players playing. I'll watch them. They do a ton of withdrawals.
Yeah.
A lot, mid-tier, not top tiers. No, they know, going into it, they know exactly what they're going to play in order. It's weird. It's they're psychic almost.
Yeah.
But mid-tier players do a lot of withdrawals and switching and stuff like that.
Yeah. So do you feel like you've been adapting a little bit to this idea?
Before this, I've never really played competitively.
Okay.
I've been this king, stockpiling an army in case something happens. And now that I'm playing against you, I'm learning how to play aggressively.
Yeah.
I've always had this idea that it's going to be a perfect environment where I can have these perfect attacks and everything's going to go right.
Yeah.
And the Smogon rules, in general, it's all about enhancing yourself so that you can take them out and sweep them one after another.
Yes.
But it doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah, regardless of typing.
Rocky, with the Pokemon Bank and all that stuff, do you feel like you could make it a formidable team with what you have right now? For competitive play today with the Pokemon you have.
And also with what you know, because off the top of your head, you can't say exactly which Pokemon are in Sun and Moon currently, right?
So if I were to take the Pokemon that I have now, put them in Sun and Moon, not exactly those, but I could go into Sun and Moon, make a baby Abra and breed it and make it all awesome. and then get that Alakazam. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I could do that, hell yeah. The characters that I have right now, well, Jinx isn't that great now. She's pretty good in the first couple games, but she's not that great anymore. She's okay.
Yeah.
Rhydon can already become Rhyperior, but Rhydon's still viable. He's still strong as hell. Gyarados is definitely top tier.
Sergio, are you asking, like, out of all the Pokemon
No,
that he has...
Ian knows what I'm asking.
Yeah, so
I'm
out of
talking
all the
about
Pokemon
like
that you have...
all the Pokemon in your bank.
Yeah.
Like
Not even in your
any
bank, but,
generation,
like-
any Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because you've never played competitively for real. I'm asking if you took your best Pokemon,
Oh.
do you think you'd be able to like go on win streaks online competitively?
For sure. I think I'd piss people off with some of the strategies I have. I just store up all this information in battle strategy, and I just never have anywhere to use it.
And now you're using it against Ian.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun being the dummy that gets the kick shit out of him.
I mean,
but-
you kicked the shit out of me a couple of times for sure.
Hey,
Did
Ian,
that rattle you, do you think?
Yeah, I did. I was like, I'm the guy. I'm the guy that gets phone calls asking for advice on Pokemon.
Ian, you're
Yes.
the dummy that's dummy thick, so it's okay.
Oh, thank you, Sergio.
Mhm.
Thank you.
You clap every time I see you.
So we have a couple of questions here from Daniel. The first one he asks is, how would you get Pokemon from X and Omega Ruby to Sword and Shield? Is
Rocky?
that Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Yeah.
So there are two different cloud systems for Pokemon. I have my finger sideways. You can see.
Yeah.
Two different cloud systems. There's Pokemon Bank, which is the older one.
Yes.
Pokemon Bank. And Pokemon Home, which is the newer one. Pokemon Bank works with the older Pokemon games.
Yes.
It
Well,
even
for
works-
3DS games.
And it even works with the ROMs that we're using right now.
Shut up.
Yes.
The
You can
ROMs?
Yeah, you
well,
can
these
take
are like legitimate ROMs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
the virtual console games. So you
Yes.
could take Pokemon from Red, Blue, Yellow,
Mhm.
Gold, Silver, Crystal on those virtual console games, trade them over to Pokemon Bank.
Bank.
You could
Mhm.
also take anything from Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire,
X and Y.
X, Y, Sun and Moon,
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. You can take all of those, and I think you might even be able to take Black and White, but maybe not. You could take
Okay.
all of those, put them into Pokemon Bank,
Mhm.
and then they transfer over to Pokemon Home after that.
Yes, and Pokemon Home, Pokemon Bank's on the 3DS, Pokemon Home is on the Switch.
Yes.
Are these paid subscriptions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pokemon Bank, the older one on the 3DS, I
Mhm.
believe is $5 a year.
$5 a year. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Then the one Pokemon Home, I believe is, I don't remember.
I don't know.
You pay for it, so you know. Come on.
It is a paid subscription.
Is it $5 a month?
No, $5 a year.
No, I'm talking about the new one.
Oh,
Is Home
if it was $5 a month, I wouldn't pay for it.
I didn't think think you would. I didn't think you would.
you'd buy it for a month, move all the Pokemon, cancel the subscription.
Maybe it's 12 a month. I think it's more.
If
I
it
don't
was
think
as
it's-
much as a streaming service, there's no way I'd get it.
Because how much is Nintendo Switch Online? It's only $20
$20
a year.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? You're right. There's no way. It may be okay. 5 to 12, 5 to 12, somewhere on there.
I'd probably guess 5 a year.
Okay. Again,
Pokemon
they
Home.
just moved it to a different because the home's able to be used on like an app and stuff too.
Yeah.
They were trying to just like evolve it, but it's easier
No.
to move it.
To extend the answer, if you had Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire on the original Game Boy Advance,
Uh-huh.
you could transfer that to a DS game like
Yes.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver, something like that with the Poke Finder,
Yeah.
something, where you
Uh-huh.
have to use like this little slingshot video game that it makes you work for it. You don't just get it. You gotta
Yeah.
fucking work for it.
Jesus.
And then you get that and you transfer it to the DS game using Pokebank, and they can't go back. They're
Yeah.
a
Once
one-way
they're there,
ticket.
they're
It's
there.
only migration forward.
Every single one of these is a one-way ticket. And then
Okay.
after that, it goes to Pokemon Bank. Then it goes to Pokemon Home. So it's a long process, but you can get any
Wow.
Pokemon from any game to Sword and Shield.
Dude, that's crazy that it's a one-way ticket.
Yeah, now with the virtual consoles, you can technically get any Pokemon from any game to at least Ultra Sun because
Yeah.
there's still the limitations of the decks on Sword and Shield.
Now, before the next question, what are you gonna say?
One last thing. The only games that you cannot transfer from is the original Game Boy Color cartridge of Gold, Silver, Crystal, Red, Blue, Yellow.
Yes.
You cannot take it from those original
It has to be
games
from the
It has to be
90s
virtual console.
and move it over. It has to be a virtual console.
Oh, That's
Rocky,
good. That's
real
good to
quick,
know.
do you have any Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire in Sword and Shield today?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Wow. Oh yeah, you do.
So
That's
those
right.
that came out, what, 2002?
Something like that, yeah.
Those are 18-year-old Pokemon.
Yes. You really grow an attachment to
No.
those kind of Pokemon.
We looked this up. I think it was 2003 in America.
It was 2003? Okay, so
Whatever.
they're
I
17.
think so. Yeah. But
Regardless,
Most of them are
That's
legendaries because, I mean...
that's real quick, that's my anger like towards Sword and Shield is because of the decks and everything. I still have Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire on my Sun and Moon. You know what I mean? And so, like, I would love for them to keep going with me to the next game, and for them to, cut the decks. That's just my biggest.
They're
hope.
going to expand it.
You think they'll expand
No,
it
they
all the
are.
way?
Oh, they will for
are.
sure.
They have an update coming
They
out.
made it DLC,
Yeah.
which is shitty.
So then
but
the game ends up being over $100.
They already
oh, easily. Yeah.
they already made one expansion, and then they're going to make another one in the winter or the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And you think it'll complete the decks?
No,
I don't
they'll
think
do.
so.
They'll do a couple more before the new one comes out.
I think they're going to end up doing another Pokemon game before they expand the decks for Sword and Shield.
Do you
And
think?
that other game will be able to
Do you really
fill out the other
Do
side.
you really think that they'll have a game with no complete decks?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they're going to do it.
Now let me tell you why I think that.
Why?
Because I think it builds strategy.
Yeah, no, it definitely does.
Like
There-
a
there
picking
are
and
people
choosing
that
of which
say,
Pokemon you need.
yeah, there's people that say that this Sword and Shield has helped them understand strategy and competitive play better because there's a smaller decks, because there isn't this big national decks where they have to understand all these types and all these abilities and all these things, all these held items that they've accrued up
Or-
until this point.
Do they leave out specifically strong, overpowered Pokemon?
Yeah.
Exactly. They monitor and they just specifically select and allocate certain Pokemon so that they can help you move through the game at a nice, tidy little pace.
So instead of, which is like indicative of most games where they like cater to the normal person, because the normal people are the ones that's buying the majority of the games. It seems almost like they're catering towards the competitive players.
They want to
keep overly powered Pokemon out, so competitive play is more level.
Yeah,
Am I correct with that?
they want it to be more widely accessible.
Wow.
And it's the difference between Pokemon Sword and Shield having a limited Pokedex and allowing beginners and competitive versus a game like Final Fantasy 16 coming out.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
see that
God.
number and you're like, I don't want to do that.
I literally just got 14 and like I'm like 16's coming out. I'm like no.
Yeah, it's a lot, and it makes you think that you have to do all the rest before you get to it. And Final Fantasy fans know that you don't have to.
You don't have to.
But with Pokemon, you see a new game instead of like Pokemon 22 and 23 and 24. If you saw that and it was just continuously giving you more and more every time, people wouldn't do it.
Well, because like me, when I bought Sun and Moon, I bought it probably like 3 months after it came out, and I was all, because I was like, maybe I'll do competitive play, like actually like train my Pokemon, like do some eggs and all that stuff. But after 3 months, I felt like I was so far behind. I just didn't even bother. I just played the game and just put it down because I felt like I was too far behind to enjoy it. I never gave it a chance though.
What I recommend always is beat the game completely before you get into breeding and catching the entire decks and stuff like that. I want to say this real quick. When it came to the idea of enhancing the competitive play for the average player, I feel like the easiest solve, rather than negating a national dex, is just having their online modes be mostly Galar driven, where it's like all of the modes are Galar first, and then if people, once they introduce the national dex, if people want to start using Garchomp or whatever the fuck, they have their own separate rooms. Because I think what they're thinking in their head is, oh, well, we want people to play in person. But people don't play in person that much anymore. It's mostly online. You know what I mean? And so if they think, oh, if we do, local play, that person's going to have a Garchomp. The older brother's going to have a Garchomp, and the younger brother's going to be like, I never want to fucking play this game. You know what I mean?
Because he's always losing.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just feel like there should have been this easy divide, rather than saying, oh, it's only going to be what's available here in Galar. It would just be like, here's the Galar battle systems, and then here's everything else.
Did you ever see the online rooms for Heart Gold and Soul Silver?
I didn't know.
Whenever you go into the online rooms, it's like a straight up neon carnival. It's amazing.
Shut the hell up.
It was so amazing and so much fun the first time I saw it.
Oh.
Because you go in there and there's mini games. There's legit mini games that you can play in Heart Gold and Soul Silver whenever you go into the online rooms, and you can have multiple people join you in those rooms at the same time to play those mini games.
I never had. Was the original DS Wi-Fi? Could it connect to Wi-Fi? No, you had to.
the Game Boy
Yeah,
had
the original
infrared
DS
light.
did. It connected to Wi-Fi.
It was the
Really?
first system to do that,
Oh.
and the first one to have a built-in microphone.
I remember I was at an academic decathlon thing for high school. No, middle school? High school, maybe. And I think I was 9th grade, and I had my original DS, and I was the only one that had it, and I thought it was so cool.
The big chunky silver one.
Uh-huh, and I had no games for it, but I had the Picto Chat and whatever they had, and I remember I turned it on, and there was like 3 people that were like in the same chat Wi-Fi area, and I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, even the Picto Chat was fun.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to stray off and talk about Daniel's other question.
There's
Real quick, he said, "Awesome battle." It was awesome.
Oh god,
We had a lot of fun doing it.
just
I don't think it's that awesome, but yeah, it was awesome.
I thought it was a really good battle because like even I didn't know that Rocky had Lola on the team, and I really thought you might have had a shot. I really did. Like I was like a 20% shot, but when Lola came out, I was like, this boy's been 0 since the beginning.
But the question.
Yes.
Also,
he said, also in Pokemon, does the Pokemon have to be the same type
In
as
Pokemon Moon.
Oh, in Pokemon Moon.
Yes.
I probably just skipped that word. Also in Pokemon Moon, does the Pokemon have to be the same type as the Z Crystal to use it for example, can Raichu hold a ground Z Crystal?
Yes, he can. As long as he has that according move, he can use that crystal.
and it will grow that move.
So he can
Yes.
learn Dig or, I don't know, Sand Attack. And I don't think he learned Sand Attack. But he can learn a ground type move, and then he'll use that Z move.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
that's so
is
like what, like Hitmonchan who learns like
fire.
fire, thunder, ice. He can hold any one of those and
Same
increase
thing.
that punch.
Yep.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
And then we have another question. If
Yes.
you don't mind jumping from one to another.
No,
No,
go
it's
for
not.
it.
It's not a question, but it's a statement.
Yeah.
Daniel said, "It took me like 2 months to do my breeding, IV training, and EV training for the Pokemon I wanted in Pokemon X. I didn't get it completely how I wanted."
Wow.
So
it does take a while.
in Pokemon X and Y. There's so many invisible numbers.
Yes.
They hadn't introduced easier ways to do breeding and things like
to
that.
like read them, the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had those exact same issues. I have a nearly perfect Milotic, but because I was playing on Pokemon X and Y, it's not
it's just
completely
not there.
perfect. Yeah, I still use her all the time because she's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Well, she's a
but
cutie.
Yeah.
And every game they make it easier and easier.
Mhm.
Back when they first introduced EVs and IVs, which was in Ruby and Sapphire,
Yes.
Mhm.
and that's why you can't transfer over Pokemon from the games before that.
Oh, because
Because
they
they
don't
didn't
have
have-
those
Yeah.
stats.
They didn't have EVs, they didn't have IVs, they didn't have characteristics, natures, none of that. They introduced all these new things, and they're like, trash 'em.
Wow.
Get them out.
When we do that with the Virtual Console, though, they do random numbers. They just
Yes.
generate them randomly.
And they also, if you transfer it from the original game to Gold and Silver or to like a newer game,
Uh-huh.
in the original game where there weren't any shinies, sometimes they'll just pop out shiny.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a chance. But the EVs and IVs back in Ruby and Sapphire, in order to get an understanding of what your IVs look like, the invisible numbers,
Mhm.
you had to level it up to 100 and then put their stats into a calculator.
Oh.
And if they weren't right, try again.
Yeah.
That blows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dumb as shit.
And for the EVs, they didn't have some sort of summer camp that you could send the Pokemon to gain them up. You
Yeah.
had to go and fight 4 Pokemon,
4 Zubats or
4 Zubats to
6.
gain 1 speed stat, and then fight 4 more to get a second speed stat, and then you
Shut
would keep doing that
up.
Yeah.
until you leveled up, and then you would gain it all once you did your level up.
Jesus Christ, that sounds agonizing.
It
Yeah,
is.
no, it was, and that was X and Y was the only game I had at the
Maybe
time.
that's why I
they
didn't-
had Omega Ruby and Alpha
Maybe that's,
Sapphire.
maybe
at
that's
that
why I
point.
didn't do
Yeah.
that.
And the hardest part was keeping track of it.
Yeah.
And then I think it was Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. They had the touchscreen little apps that you could use. And there was a counter. There was like a little keeping track as if you were keeping track of people coming into a stadium.
So you'd manually have to go click it.
But they knew they were like, people will use this.
I don't think that's what they wanted you to use it for, but they had lots of things on there you could use.
I want to talk about the what is it? The Poke Walker.
Yeah.
For Sword and Soul Silver and Heart Gold.
Yes.
Oh, Rocky had that.
I have
What would you do with that? Is
that.
it? I think it might be in that drawer right there.
Yeah, it's in
you
one
wanna
of the
pull
drawers
it out?
right there.
Is it
So
It might be one of them.
those two. So the Poke Walker looks like a little Pokeball, like a Tamagotchi, with
Yes.
little buttons on it. And what you could do is you could take a Pokemon, a
Hey,
single
Rocky.
Pokemon. What, did you find it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It might be better on your camera.
Yeah, you
because-
want to show
here.
it on your camera?
Yeah, I'll switch while you talk about it, okay?
Yeah. So the Poke Walker is, fun fact, one of the most accurate pedometers to date.
Yeah.
You clip it to your belt loop, or you can just like hold it in your pocket, and it actually counts your steps. I've tried shaking it to. You can't even see my hand. I tried shaking it to get it to like read a couple steps so I could level up my Pokemon, but
Is it dead?
It doesn't. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
You have to like shake your hand in a weird motion. You like go in a half circle, pull it back to your chest, and then it will like actually read a
So
step.
it needs like a natural like
go-
walking movement almost.
Yeah, like that in order for it to actually read.
Do you think if
kind
you,
of like this, like
You
like,
go quarter circle or half circle, then back towards you.
Yeah.
Half circle, back
like you're
towards you.
walking? Wow.
Yeah.
So it needs that.
do you think you get more steps if you tape it to your shoe?
I bet you do, right? But
How
the
the hell's
point
it
of
charge?
I think you just
It's a
have-
watch battery.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't even say what it was used for. What it's
Yes.
used for is you take a single Pokemon from Heart Gold Soul Silver, you transfer it to the Poke Walker, and then you have like a super simplified version of it, like a Tamagotchi, right?
It's adorable. Yeah,
And-
it's just little pixels.
You have a certain number of steps that you build up, and I think I might be messing this up, but I think you can walk those steps in the game. You find wild Pokemon, and then you can catch them like it's the Safari Zone.
Yeah.
And then your Pikachu will pick up items as you're walking, so then whenever you bring it back with Pokemon you've caught and items it's picked up.
So it can pick up more than one item.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, still, do you think it would work if you taped it to the fan?
No. I think people have tried and it doesn't.
It needs like you know what? In Pokemon Go at the beginning, people
Uh-huh.
used to tape their phones to fans and stuff like that.
To gain steps.
For eggs?
Yes, no, yes,
Oh, it doesn't
yes.
work.
People did.
I think it probably depends on
At the very, very beginning, it did work. Yes, it did. People,
like how you could catch
people in the
Pokemon
audience
while
are
driving.
saying no, but it did. Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. But
I don't know anything about Pokemon.
because it needs it to go a certain amount of distance before it counts it. Because
I picked
it
up
has
my
a
cup, but it's
circle
empty.
that you have to get out of.
It registers it depending on like time, like how far you've moved within a certain time.
Oh.
I remember when the game first launched, we would just cruise in the car, just like, oh, I'm catching a Rhyhorn! Oh, hell yeah! We would all pile up in the car, just like, oh yeah, oh dude, Mr. Mime,
Like
you know,
a
just.
fucking Muppet noise. Oh, yeah.
Oi, 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 oi.
Well, do you guys want to play the Pokédex game?
Okay, hold on. I'm just kidding.
Did I put you too much on the spot, Sergio?
Oh, no. I mean,
Never.
come on. The boy got the flow going through him all the time. Hey. We're talking about the Pokedex game. Yes, we're coming downtown. Talking about SA now. Yes, we're playing with our friends. And we being super cool. Talking about Raichu. And maybe some Drool. Because I'm looking at that pretty Gardova. Talking about Pokemon. Maybe I'll say come over. Yes, we're getting down with the boys. And we're going to make some noise while we play the Pokedex game.
Hit some notes.
Hey, we'll play the Pokedex game. Yes, we're getting crazy with the guys. Yes, we're getting loud in my eyes because I'm looking at the boys with the Mewtwo's and the Boo Boos. Talk about the girls that wants to get to this little crazy ass. Talk about that bunch of traction ass. Ba 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 da ba. Pokedex game.
All right. Awesome. Thank
Splendid.
you so
Splendid.
much, Sergio, for that. Our official theme song.
Oh, you
Remember
will, yeah,
those lyrics, because
it's-
that's what they're going to be from now on,
No,
Sergio.
no, I wrote that. It took me like 3 hours to write that last night.
Okay, yeah. Make sure that you don't delete that note off of your phone.
Mhm.
Okay, so
It's a high G.
I'm going to move my mic just 1 second. So, okay. Now,
Wow, he did it.
well, because I'm going to cut out that sound. Jeez. Now I'm going to leave it in because you guys, okay. All right, this week, since we're moving into gold and silvers territory, I figured we would go ahead and get ourselves a little bit more acquainted
Wow.
with some of those Pokemon. But I'm sure with every generation, the entries change for each Pokemon regardless.
Mhm.
So I can still pull out some Kanto Pokemon in this.
Yeah.
All right? Okay, who won last week? Who?
I don't remember.
Rocky?
It was probably Rocky. So we're going to go with
Oh,
Sergio.
yeah, Rocky won because I screamed, remember?
Okay. So, Sergio, we're coming to you first. I'm going to go ahead and give you a big hint. This is going to be from Johto.
Okay, Galar region, got it.
God damn it. All right. And Sergio, you ready?
Oh, I've been ready, son.
Okay. Oh, let me turn up the volume. Okay, it's up.
Okay. Can
The
I hear
end
the
of
cry?
its tail serves as a buoy that keeps it from drowning, even in a vicious current.
E.
Do you need any additional information?
I need all of it.
Okay,
I have
its
no idea what
height
this-
is 1'4". Its weight is 18 pounds. This is its cry.
That does nothing for me.
Okay, you want me to read it again?
Yes, please.
The end of its tail serves as a buoy that keeps it from drowning, even in a vicious current.
Dratini.
No, I told you it was gonna be from
Oh,
Johto.
Johto.
for alligator. No.
All right, Rocky, do you want to steal?
It's Meryl.
It is Meryl.
Is it Meryl?
It's Meryl.
Oh, that little spooky girl.
Rocky, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the same hint. This is from Johto.
Okay.
That's a dumb hint.
You fucking took the hint for granted.
All right. To corner prey, they can check each other's location using barks that only they can understand.
That's easy.
Do you know who this Pokemon is?
I've narrowed it down to 2.
Okay. Do you want to take the guess and get 2 points, or do you want more information?
Houndour.
It is Houndour.
Okay. 2 points.
That was easy. any like idiot could have guessed that one.
All right, Sergio, we're coming back to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Its extremely flexible and elastic body makes it bounce continuously, anytime, anywhere.
My ex-girlfriend.
Wrong. I'm just kidding.
No. Can you do the cry?
Yeah, it's 1 foot. It's 2 pounds. Here's its cry.
Igglypuff.
It is Igglypuff.
Ooh,
It's
buddy.
Iggly Buff.
Well, he got close
Oh,
enough.
come on.
Rocky, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let me see. It ferries people across the sea on its back. It may sing an enchanting cry if it is in a good mood.
Lapras.
It is Lapras.
Wow, that was super easy.
Yeah, that one was pretty easy.
No,
What?
I'm impressed Rocky got that so easily.
Oh.
Oh.
They talked about singing and ferrying people across water.
I guess that's fair.
And
okay.
Lapras' signature move used to be Paris Song. It might still be Paris Song.
Huh.
This Dex entry is odd. So, Sergio, we're coming back to you.
Coming.
Whenever this Pokemon...
What? I just said coming.
That's a word he locked onto. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, Sergio.
Yeah.
Whenever this Pokemon has passed, so many germs are left behind that no plants will ever grow again.
Muck.
No,
Dumb.
wrong.
Stupid dumb. That's stupid dumb.
Rocky, do you want to steal?
I'll be honest, I'm stumped.
Come on, there's one more.
What do you mean there's one more? There's one more.
Come on.
Do I have another option for a new Pokemon? Is that what it is?
No, you can. Well,
so I can say steal or give up?
2
Is that
points
what
to
it is?
steal, 1 to get a new thing.
no,
That's what you
I'm
said.
only giving you the option to steal, or it just goes back to Sergio.
Okay, because
Ooh.
I heard you say like, oh, okay, gotcha.
I said.
Give Sergio another one.
Okay.
Wow. Is it Grimer?
It was Grimer.
Okay.
Oh, like that's what you meant by there's only one.
Yeah.
One. I was like, there's so fucking many poison types.
Okay. All right, Sergio.
Mhm.
In the daytime, it rushes about in a hectic manner, but it comes to a complete stop when the sun sets. There's spaces in words that there shouldn't
Okay.
be. So I'm going to
Um,
say it again. In the daytime, it rushes about in a hectic manner, but it comes to a complete stop when the sun sets.
Everything. Give me everything.
It's 2 feet 7 inches. It's 18 pounds. Here's its cry.
18
That's horrifying for
pounds?
that Pokemon, right?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah. You wouldn't expect it to come out of that.
Oh, what is it again? Oh, a giraffe rig?
No.
It's a Sunflora.
It is a Sunflora. Rocky
Shut
is
up.
whooping ass.
Sunflowers are that big?
Yeah, they're fucking huge.
That's huge.
All right, Sergio.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yep. This one, we're in the final round now.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
no height, no weight, no cry.
This is 300 pounds. I mean, 300 points.
Yeah, this one's worth 300 points. Good call.
Cool.
All right. It has an active, playful nature.
Yeah.
Many women like to frolic with it because of its affectation. Oh, God.
Affection?
Yeah, it's affectionate ways. There's a random space in it, so it... Okay. It has an active, playful nature. Many women like to frolic with it because of its affectionate ways. What's this Pokemon?
Blossom.
That was a good guess, but you're wrong. Rocky, what's this Pokemon?
Same Pokemon?
Yeah, it has an active, playful nature.
Rock.
Many women like to frolic with it because of its affectionate ways.
Primate.
That's really hard.
It is really hard.
Fuck.
Come on.
Can I give him a hint?
No, there's no hints in this round.
Cleffa?
No, it's not a Cleffa.
Wow.
That's also a good
You're
guess.
going with baby
It's a-
boys.
It's a Snubble.
Oh,
I was gonna say
Snubble.
That makes sense that it's a Snubble.
Love kiss. I'm just
All
kidding.
right, Rocky, this one's
This
coming to
is
you.
Not a Pokemon.
I thought that was the final.
Rocky, this one's coming to you.
Okay.
All right. Even though it is small, it can't be ignored because it will slug any handy target without warning.
Even though it's small.
Even though it is small,
It
it
can't
can't
be
be ignored because it will slug any handy target without warning.
Paul's penis.
Even though it is small,
Mhm.
it can't be ignored because it will slug any Jigglypuff.
No.
What?
Sergio, do you want to steal?
Even though it's small.
What?
Yeah. Even though it's small.
It can't be ignored because it will slug any handy target without warning.
Psyduck.
No. What?
What do you mean? No, like you're disappointed.
Yeah.
What is
It's a Tyrogue. A T-Rogue. I don't know.
I would
it?
never
That's
have guessed
Tyrogue.
that.
I wouldn't have guessed that. either.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That was
Maybe.
stupid.
Okay.
I heard the can't
No.
be ignored part, and I was like, gotta be a
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff because it's like center stage.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna start giving you guys the height and weight, but no, I'll just give you the cry.
No. Actually, no. Final one.
Okay.
Give us
For
like
real.
pick a for real. Like no fucking around, no jokes. This is it.
Like Final Destination, no items.
Mhm.
Fox only.
Whoever wins, whoever loses dies.
Okay.
Whoever loses has to die.
All right, Sergio, this one's coming to you.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna die.
If it charges at an enemy, the hairs on its back stand up straight. It is very sensitive to sound.
The hairs on his back stand up straight.
Yup.
Oh no. I thought it was a Fampi, evolution dolphin, but whatever. But it's not that. Hairs. A dolphin.
These have all been Johto. Pokemon.
Say it again.
If it charges at an enemy, the hairs on its back stand up straight. It is very sensitive to sound.
Oh, sensitive sound.
You know, these dex entries are more, I guess.
Realistic.
No, well, yeah, they give way more information about the Pokemon than what is
All right.
obvious to,
No, I got
its
it. I got
design
it.
or,
I got
or its
it.
type or anything.
I already figured it out.
Okay, what is it?
A Miltank.
No.
I knew-
Rocky.
Dawn fan?
No, those are good guesses. It's a Piloswine.
Piloswine. Rocky.
I wouldn't have guessed that thing charges at anything.
Come
It looks like it
on.
just
You seen
sits there.
that boy? You seen him before?
It looks like a beanbag with tusks.
All right, Rocky.
Yeah.
This one's coming to you. Let me find a good
Final one for sure.
Uh-huh.
Just kidding.
one. All right. I don't know jack shit about this Pokemon, so this is going to be good.
Tyranitar.
That's too much of a hint. It usually clings to cliffs. When it spots its prey, it spreads its wings
Gligar.
and glide. Huh?
Gligar.
It is Gligar.
I hate you. That was cheap. That was stupid. This game's over. I'm stopping the stream. I was just kidding.
So Rocky wins twice today. He won the battle, and now he's won the Pokedex game.
Hey, no. You're
What?
wrong, Ian.
What?
He won 3 times today.
What else did he win?
Our hearts.
Yeah. I knew it. You predictable son of a bitch.
Well, since Rocky's such a winner, go ahead and give us. Go ahead and plug our links.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
Okay.
What?
Do you have any Pokemon facts to drop
Oh
before?
yeah, Pokemon facts. This is the last episode of the season.
Yeah.
You better have some heavy ones.
I heard, I found out that
I heard. This is a gossip.
I heard around the Pokemon mill.
word on the street. No, Tyranitar was technically fan art.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they
I've
liked
heard
it
about
so
that.
much that they kept it.
Wow, that's a
Yep.
good one.
I
That's
think
a good one.
it was part of like a magazine that was very unofficial going
Mhm.
around Japan where they would just like print shit out, staple it, and pass it out to people.
Kind of like the penny saver kind of shit around here.
Yeah, and that's how they got famous, and they ended up becoming a really popular Nintendo magazine. But
Wow.
they made their own Fakeamons, and then Tyranitar. There was a really close example of Tyranitar, and you can still find it online, where there's like a Lugia, but it's a turtle shell with Lugia's head. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Wow.
and then they kept it.
That's
Wow.
interesting.
Go ahead and say Pokemon fact.
Pokemon fact.
That was a good one.
Okay, now go ahead and drop those links, boy.
Link. So we have Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. You can just type in Analog Arcade for all 3 of those.
Yep.
We've also got Twitter for Arcade Analog. We have Twitch, which we'll be getting slightly more active on. Analog Arcade YT. That's all
Yes.
one word.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much any sort of podcast system,
Yeah.
app, you can type in Analog Arcade. You should be able to find us.
Yeah, we're on iTunes or
Facebook.
Apple Podcast. Yeah, we're on Facebook. We stream the show on Facebook. We're widening this net, and
Let's-
we're hoping to catch some Poke fans.
Let's
Yep.
list the things we're not on. Huh? No.
Oh yeah, we're not on
MySpace.
Crap.
Yeah, we're not. We're not on Napster. Tumblr. We're not on.
We're not on LimeWire.
Yeah, it's true.
We're not on Venmo.
No, we're on Venmo. Send us money.
Really?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, but that concludes this episode and this first season.
Yep.
We'll hope you guys come back for more because next season it's going to get wild. We have double the gyms to go through. Gold and
yeah.
silver, baby.
Double the gyms, double the babies. It's gonna get live.
It's going to get wild.
Keep up with our Instagram, and we'll post whenever we are about to show the next episode. And
Yep.
we're going to put a playthrough of, should we say it?
Yeah, we're
Say
going to
it,
start
say it.
doing a
It's gonna start
playthrough
soon.
of Pokemon Crystal very
Ooh.
soon.
On our
Ooh.
YouTube.
It's going to kind of coincide with
At
our
the yep.
gold and silver
Mhm.
playthrough. But yeah, I mean, stick around. We're Pokemon going to the polls.
We're Pokemon crazy over here.
But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and also always remember to stay
Big on Pokemon!